Welcome back. It's just about 2 months to go before the big 2024 battle, and Prime Minister has set the highly ambitious target of 400 plus seats for the NDA. In line with that mission, though, the BJP seems to be aggressively bringing in partners into the NDA fold. Old friends and new alike are eyeing an alliance with the BJP. After Nitish Kumar, 3 other parties have given feelers to the party and are in seat-sharing talks over the last 2 days. Now, will that happen at the cost of the opposition bloc is another big question, because many alliance partners seem to be losing patience with the Congress party and with the pace at which negotiations are ongoing. The NDA, it seems, is expanding while the India bloc is visibly shrinking. Take a look at some of the latest political developments. R.L.D. chief Jayant Chaudhary is believed to be in talks with BJP leadership, and some negotiations over seat sharings in Uttar Pradesh have taken place. This is despite the fact that SP announced a deal with R.L.D. So they were very much with the India side. TDP chief Chandrababu Naidu was in the national capital yesterday, meeting Home Minister Amit Shah and BJP chief JP Nadda. Another meeting between the two is likely in the next week or so. And even the Akali Dal that walked out of the NDA over the farm laws could be eyeing a re-entry. Sources say 2 meetings have taken place already between both sides. Contrast this with what's happening on the opposition camp. First of all, the big blow, the so-called architect of the alliance, Nitish Kumar, left, joined the NDA. TMC has opted to go solo in Bengal. They've said unilaterally there will be no seat sharing, at least in that state. Aam Aadmi Party is unwilling to concede any seats to the Congress in Punjab. That could be the case in Delhi too. Samajwadi Party also unilaterally released candidates in Uttar Pradesh, and Aam Aadmi Party today has released the first list of Assam candidates for 2024. Most partners seem to be losing patience with the Congress over talks and are saying so openly. The question we ask is this: so, with ex-allies also flocking to the BJP, is the NDA set to expand and the India bloc set to shrink?
Well, sir, any reaction on meeting, sir? Sir, any reaction on meeting, sir?
अभी जो ऑपोजिशन के अंदर जो अनबन बनी हुई है, हम उस मजबूत पोजीशन में नहीं हैं।
बातचीत बहुत समय से चल रही है। अभी लोकसभा के चुनाव में कुछ महीने ही बच गए हैं। कुछ महीने चुनाव बच गए हैं, काम बहुत है, बहुत मेहनत करनी है। और अगर आप चुनाव जीतने के लिए लड़ना चाहते हैं तो आपको काम शुरू करना पड़ेगा।
Let's go across to the guest joining us. Siddharth Yadav is from the BJP. Sanjeev Srivastava, senior journalist, continues to be with us. We're also expecting Meeta Chakrabarti, spokesperson of the Congress party, to be joining us. But Sanjeev, let me begin with you. Are these ominous signs for the India bloc? What we're seeing, some of their partners feeling like this is just not working out, and some of their partners even wanting to flock to the NDA side.
So this is Shivani, whether one likes it or not, this is a no-brainer of an issue. The opposition space, just like you said just now, is shrinking. The opposition alliance map across the country is shrinking. Their leaders are crossing over, and there are new partners who are joining the NDA or BJP as they whiff or smell a victory coming Mr. Modi's way for a third term. So that's what is happening. What is really the most unfortunate aspect is the way in which the cookie is crumbling, or the kind of capitulation the India alliance led by Congress is providing the NDA. Now, a lot of people say, and I'm not even very sure how correct that assessment is, but Rahul Gandhi being on a Nyaya Yatra at this time is certainly proving to be a big disadvantage because everybody knows the family calls the shots, and in the family, Rahul calls the shots. So, if he's not around for these day-to-day negotiations, and just now, the AAP party spokesperson was saying there were only a few months left. Actually, there are only a few weeks left now
Yes.
before the first vote is cast sometime in April. So time is running out for opposition. It's I don't see any way that how will they make up for this lost time, but at least they should be seen as making an effort, which also is lacking, which would be quite demoralizing for the opposition bloc.
Okay.
And of course, a morale boost for the governing alliance.
Meeta Chakrabarti is with us. So, Meeta, some would say this was just bound to happen. The alliance, the India bloc, one had so many internal contradictions. So, those keep playing out, whether it's AAP and U in Punjab, whether it's, Mamata Banerjee and Congress and left in West Bengal. There's the left and Congress in Kerala. The Congress in Kerala today rubbished the left protest on funds issue. So those are some of the very deep divides in politics you have at state level. But now the focus is shifting to how the Congress is the roadblock to seat sharing. More and more of your partners are saying so, more and more of them are getting fed up, and somebody like Jayant Chaudhary is even talking to the other side.
Okay, good evening to all your viewers and good evening to my fellow co-panelists. First of all, as the India Alliance bloc has been formed, other than the JDU, officially no other political party has left the India Alliance formation bloc. So just to make it correct, I know that BJP is trying very hard. It contradicts their feeling of confidence. In one side, they say that they're very confident, ab ki baar 400 par. On the other hand, they're going state after state. They're using their frontals like ED and CBI to target opposition governments. They succeeded in Bihar. They have failed in Jharkhand. So they're not going to succeed in all the states.
No, but in Bihar, Nitish Kumar was not facing any... One second. In Bihar, Nitish Kumar was not facing any agency pressure.
It's not always about ED and CPI. If they were so confident, why are they targeting the India Alliance bloc? If they were so confident about their own strength and if they do not need any alliance partners. So that's my first submission. My second submission, as far as Mr. Rahul Gandhi being on a yatra is concerned, Mr. Rahul Gandhi is not the only official or the only executive within the Congress party. We have our AICC president, Mr. Kharge ji, who is working on alliance. We have a team that has been formed, which has former chief ministers like Ashok Gehlot, Bhupesh Baghel ji, Mukul Vasnik ji, Mr. Kharge is there, which is looking after every single state as far as the alliance formation is concerned. Mr. Rahul Gandhi ji has taken a yatra that is going to cover 15 states from Manipur to Mumbai, 110 districts, 6,713 kilometers. He is on a Must Connect program.
Okay.
So his yatra is going on one side and the India Alliance conversation, discussion, negotiation is going on the other.
I would believe you, but your own alliance partners are saying that nothing is happening.
Of course, things are happening. Things are progressing. We are having seat sharing discussions, and make no mistake, Aam Aadmi Party is not out of the alliance. TMC is not out of the alliance. And from the very beginning, Mr. Kharge ji had said that we will take a state-by-state approach, meaning that there will be states where we may not have a pre-poll alliance in place, but we will have a post-poll alliance after the election.
Okay.
For example, in a state like Kerala, where BJP is a distant third, there is no point in Congress and left parties coming together in the state like Kerala. Why should we share the political space? But whoever wins in Kerala, with the numbers will add on to the India Alliance.
I get what you're saying. I don't have a problem with that strategy. I was just asking you about how your own allies are losing patience. They may not have left yet, but it shouldn't be left to that resort that they have no other option but to leave.
That is not going to happen.
That is not going to happen. But Siddharth Yadav, Meeta Chakrabarti,
happening on the other end.
Meeta Chakrabarti raises a good question. On one hand, you are so confident already that you're going to get 400 plus with the NDA. On another, you have an open door policy where you're welcoming everybody.
No, Shivani, I think it's the other way around. I know my friend from Congress would want to prove that the confidence of the NDA government is shaken, and that is why all these parties which were originally with the India alliance are now joining the BJP. But that is not the case. In the first place, the unnatural alliance formed by the India alliance parties were parties who have no ideological matching, who have been fighting for each other's blood, who have been desperate to kill each other, came together, and the only basis was the fear that they wanted to come back to power in 2024 anyhow. Now when BJP is marching on, the NDA is marching on, and the entire country is supporting Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi's policies, some parties of their alliance do want to join together. We say only one thing: India is progressing. Bharat is taking on to a new ride, which is going to be a superpower in the world. If anybody in this country, if any political party in this country feels that they wish to support such a cause, they are welcome. But obviously,
But
we are going
you
to
are
have
not
filters.
just doing that because you are large-hearted, right? You are also doing it because you need some of these alliances at the state level so that you can touch 370. I'm not talking about 400.
No, Shivani, first of all, you must understand that we are not a party which has over ego. We are not a party which is arrogant, and we are not a party which will say, no, we don't need anybody, we can be the only ones who will march on. We know the political spectrum of this country. We are very confident. All these parties who will wish to join the NDA government are relying on the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. There is no doubt in that. But if they come down and tell us that we are approaching parties and asking them to join us, that is not the case. Rahul Gandhi is on a Indi Todo Yatra. Wherever he is going, the alliance is falling apart. What can we do? He went to Bengal. They want to say that no partner has yet left. But what kind of an alliance it is that Mamata Banerjee is saying that we will not share any seats, we will fight independently, but yet we are an alliance. What alliance are you in? If you can't share seats, you can't fight together, it's not an alliance. He went to Bihar, the government went away. He is going to UP, you're hearing more rumors, and he has to go up till Maharashtra. What will happen in this entire country because of Rahul Gandhi? Not because of anybody else, because he is one product which the Congress party is trying to launch again and again. But I'm sorry to say that he has failed again, and there's no chance that a faulty product like him can be ever launched. So don't blame us. Blame yourselves.
No, I'm not blaming you. You are doing what you need to do for your alliance. The India alliance will do what it needs to do. But certainly, you are also not as confident without stitching some of these smaller alliances as you may project, which is why you need them.
Shivani, absolutely not.
One second. Some of them have abused you. Some of them have
But
abused your leadership. Should there not be some filter in who you take back? Should there not be some filter on who left you at what junction, on what issues, and who gets invited back? I'm talking about the SAD, for example.
No, Shivani, I'll tell you the filter. The filter is that one party which currently has formed a government in Delhi is saying that he is also being approached. There is no chance that people as corrupt as him, liars as him, can ever join the NDA.
There was corruption charge on the NCP faction, which is with you today as well.
And absolutely, and that case is still going on. There is no doubt in that. But someone like Arvind Kejriwal, someone like a Rahul Gandhi, someone like a Tejasvi, which brings Jangal Raj in Bihar, someone who lies day in, day out, someone who's down in corruption, these are our filters. They are not going to come across. We are not egoist people. You can abuse us, but still you can join us if you are standing for the progress of this country. But if you are a hindrance to the progress of this country, very sorry, doors of NDA are shut for you.
Possibly the message that the joining partners also know very well when they come to the NDA fold is that there is one super big party and the others are very smaller players. They will just have to make peace with that. So it's much easier managing that alliance. But Sanjeev, you heard what Meeta said. Is it fair to lay all the blame on the Congress's door or on Rahul Gandhi's door? If seat sharing talks are not working out, we all knew this was going to be very difficult for India, for the India alliance.
No, I don't think it's fair to squarely blame Rahul Gandhi for all the troubles that India alliance is facing. There are inherent contradictions. And also sometimes what happens is when the momentum gets lost, people also lose their spirit and confidence to come together. There was a time, however fleeting, before the assembly election results were out, that there was a feeling that the Congress party is going to do well. The BJP would be on a back foot in some of these states, at least Chhattisgarh, etc. MP looked very tight. And there was an air of optimism, and Nitish Kumar was gunning to become the face of the India bloc or opposition alliance. So that those few weeks or months, things were going well for the India bloc.
Okay.
Once the assembly results came in, things started unraveling. And then one thing leads to another. So yes, I think it's too simplistic just to blame everything on Rahul Gandhi. But being the face of Congress party, I agree with Ms. Chakravarti when she says Khargeji is president, this alliance or committees have been formed. But very honestly and with all regards, who is a Mukul Wasnik? Well, with all regards to them, they are political, very lightweights in the current scheme of things. And I'm sorry for taking Mr. Wasnik's name alone. There are a lot of people like that in the Congress right now. So,
no, you are only voicing the frustration that some of the other party leaders have voiced.
Challenge to act as a glue for the opposition bloc right now.
Yeah. Meeta, final comments from you as well. You know, people say that the Congress also waited too long to build this India alliance as it waited for those key state election results, because it thought that maybe it could have more bargaining power had you won more than the one state you won. You know, had you wrested control of the states you were in power in too. That didn't happen. And India alliance suffered because of that. Even now, because of Rahul Gandhi's focus and all the party machinery involved with him, the other work is not happening. There should have been a war room-like approach. That approach is just missing, regardless of the very, very steep challenge you face. It's almost like business as usual. This is fight for existence in 2024.
It is not business as usual. If there is a yatra that is going on that is covering 15 states, it takes a lot of effort, a lot of planning. And as I said, Rahul Gandhi ji is not the only executive in the party. There is a different group, there's a different committee that has been formed, and that is doing its discussions and negotiation as far as seat sharing is concerned. So both the work have been happening in parallel, and very soon the results will be up. If I may ask my BJP colleague from the BJP party, even they have not come down to their seat sharing arrangement with their alliance partners. They have not made any announcement yet. So how can
why
you
worry about us? Why worry about us? No partners are leaving the NDA.
I did not interrupt you, sir. Do not interrupt me.
One by one.
You're asking me a question, I'm answering that.
If you cannot have different yardsticks and different rules being applied to two different alliance formation, there has to be a
but
level
their
playing.
partners are not leaving. Meeta, their partners are not leaving. Their partners are not talking to India. Their partners are not publicly giving a statement that they are frustrated.
All the major partners that they had in the past have left them because of their dominant attitude. Now, in this particular conversation, it is going side by side. We will make the announcement as and when the right time comes, when we declare our candidate list. But make no mistake, we are not ignoring it. It's happening parallelly. It's happening simultaneously.
Okay. Maybe you just need to do a better job of convincing your own alliance partners. I've run out of time. I do thank all of you for joining us. We'll have to wait and see. Some very interesting meetings at least are going on. What's the result of those meetings? We don't quite know, but it could be impactful for the upcoming elections. On that note, I take your leave. My colleague Rahul Shivshankar is joining you.